The clash of the century is upon us, as Albus Dumbledore and Gellert Grindelwald will butt heads after such a long time of waiting, and the band of misfits, including Newt Scamander, will be there to give a helping hand, especially now that Credence, or Aureus, is one of Grindelwald's followers, which put together with the fact that 2 more movies will be releasing from the franchise is a good enough reason for us to get our minds blown when Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore hits theaters. Get ready, because we are going back to the wizarding world with the 3rd Fantastic Beast movie, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. Over the last couple of years, we were witnesses of the Harry Potter franchise suffocating for different reasons. However, we are also hopeful now that the upcoming Fantastic Beast movie will be one that will drag the entire franchise out of the mud. For all the Potterheads around the world, the Fantastic Beasts franchise was welcomed with open arms, as it brought them the wizarding world they all knew and loved from way back. And this next installment will expand it even more, with even more secrets uncovered. Ones that will change many things we know about the franchise. Ones that will blow your mind away. And based on what we were able to read, hear, and see in the latest trailer, we have been promised an exciting movie ahead of us. One filled with high stakes and plenty of wonderful magic and even more plot twist. As for when will the movie be released, as it stands right now, it is scheduled to release on the 8th of April 2022 in the UK, in Europe, and on April 15th, a week later in the US. And for those of you who enjoy watching these kind of movies in the comfort of your home, the sequel will come around 45 days after the theatrical premiere on HBO Max.
When we've won elfly cities in their millions, they've had their time.
We don't.
The cast of the movie is pretty much known to the core. However, the thing we are interested in the most right now is probably the answer to the question of who will be the most important characters in the movie, judging by what we have seen from the trailer. Well, Newt Scamander comes at the top of the list. He is probably the driving force behind everything. So we think he will once again be responsible for most of the things that are about to unfold in the movie, as he is the self-proclaimed magizoologist, and the one that has had his fair share of hit and runs with the British wizarding community. And he is a close friend of Albus Dumbledore, so there is no doubt about the fact that he will be the key to many of the things in the movie, the one to decide the outcome of many events, and there when he is needed the most. Then there is Tina Goldstein, an auror that is coming straight from America, the one who works for the Magical Congress of the United States of America. And a little spoiler for all of you, she is the one that will eventually become Newt's wife. All of you who have read the books already knew that. She will play a large role in the movie, just like she has done for the previous 2 of the franchise. She will probably be even closer to Newt in the upcoming events, with them elevating their relationship to a whole other level. It goes without saying that Albus Dumbledore will be the one to cause, but also subside all the chaos that is about to unfold. He and his past are 2 of the elements we are most excited to see play out in the movie, because he will be the one to watch out for. Because there will be some things to despise him, and others to love him, even more if that is even possible. Another interesting character we are looking forward to is Jacob Kowalski, a World War veteran, a muggle. After being on the side for 2 whole movies, it seems like he was being saved for something big, and his time will probably come during the runtime of the 3rd Fantastic Beast movie. A thing that was hinted at in the trailer, as he is given a magic wand by Dumbledore himself. So beware, he might be something more than you might think right now. After the controversy surrounding Johnny Depp, and because of that, he was removed from the franchise, with Mads Mikkelsen stepping in as Gellert Grindelwald, the villain of the story, and the one who pulls all the strings from behind the scenes, but also on the spot. His actions will probably once again be the driving force for the franchise's stories, which will eventually pave the way for another Dark Lord like himself in the future. And we already know who that is, the deadly Lord Voldemort. Credence Barebone will be yet another who will be given more spotlight in the upcoming movie. Over the course of the last 2 movies, he was always important, to some because of the power he possesses of being an Obscurial, a host to a dark magic parasite called an Abscurus. with a vast destructive powers, and everyone around him, as the dark power he has within him, is not really who he is and destined to become so much more. In the third movie, he is brainwashed by Grindelwald and a member of his army, who will probably come to learn that many of the things Gellert told him were in fact lies, and who will probably be the one to turn everything around right at the end. We can see that the name of the game for the movie will be the clash between Albus and Gellert. The first two movies were leading up to this, a duel that will be talked about for ages, much like how the one Obi-Wan and Anakin had back in the day. But so far, Dumbledore has stayed away from a direct conflict with Grindelwald because of the blood pact that prevents them from doing that. And the third Fantastic Beast movie will probably see that impasse tested, as Grindelwald gets more powerful and more dangerous, to maybe involve Dumbledore himself to take some drastic steps for the cause. However, the main part of the story will probably be the impossible mission Dumbledore will send Newt, as he leads an intrepid team of wizards, witches, and one brave muggle, an adventure that will probably be one of the most interesting things of the movie, as it will cover some old and new beasts to be discovered. Everything leading up to the clash with Grindelwald and his growing legion of followers, including Credence himself.
Cats, they're Matago, they're spirit familiars. They guard the ministry, but they won't hurt you.
Preparing for the clash of the century, we will have the notorious Gellert Grindelwald on one side, and the biggest secret of the wizarding world, Dumbledore's mystery, that will be revealed on the other. Two of the main elements of this movie, a clash that will make Lord of the Rings Battle for Minas Tirith look like a playground scuffle, or at least that is what everyone is saying. The action of the movie will take place in the 1930s, a period in society that Gellert Grindelwald is pulling apart with hate, and the only thing standing in his way is a not exactly crack squad that will fight back until they have drawn their last breath. The movie also has been said to tackle some real-life historical events, and the plot at some point involves the wizarding world in the World War II events, with Grindelwald possibly having a helping hand in all of it. Who knows? We will have to wait and see for ourselves. Whatever the case may be, there will be a lot of ground to cover when the movie comes out, especially knowing that there will be another 2 sequels following this third Fantastic Beast movie, as confirmed by J.K. Rowling herself.
Pledge to me your eternal allegiance.
On a related note, tell us down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the franchise as a whole? Do you think it has what it takes to exceed our expectations? And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.